Hi Libra, welcome to Tarot-blee Accurate. If you're new, thanks for trying this out. I hope you like the video, and if you do, please like it and subscribe so that you can see all the rest of them. And thank you, though, to those of you who have been doing that and you follow this channel. I appreciate all of your support so much. And I just wanted to let you know I have been usually doing like 3 or 4 readings for each sign every month here on YouTube, and that's a lot. That's like 48 readings a month. So what I've decided to do instead is to take the ones that are in between the general and the love readings. I'm still going to do those here all the time. But like the Maslow's Pyramid ones, angel card readings, the stop, drop, and roll ones, all of those, and move them to a site called Patreon. So over there, you can sign up to see those videos, and then there's like little rewards for subscribers and things there. So just an FYI, that's where you're going to find them now. If you don't want to check it out, that's cool too, whatever. Okay, so this is the Libra general reading for September 3rd through October 3rd, and it's going to cover the areas of career and finance, home life, your friendships, close relationships, and then also your love life, singles, and couples, okay? So we'll just get started for anyone, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, September 3rd through October 3rd. And, you know, I feel like in this video, I kind of want to start with love. So for coupled Libras, what do we have? We've got the Four of Pentacles, so a lot of focus on holding on to things, you know. So maybe it's holding your partner close, not letting them out of your sight, not letting them escape, but also it could be, you know, sentimental things, saving, you know, little tickets from the baseball game you went to, or like kind of holding on to money, things like that. And, oof, I hate this card. But it's saying, like, you might be holding on to someone despite the fact that they A, cheated on you, B, broke your heart, C, disappointed you in a very major way. Or some of you, conversely, the way that this came out, you could also be holding on to a lot of money in order to make your escape because of what they did. It's like you can't quite get away yet. You can't find your enthusiasm. I mean, logically, you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Logically, you know, but you can't quite find your enthusiasm to do it, and you don't feel stable enough to do it quite yet. Emotionally, though, you're balanced as fuck, and your intuition is telling you what to do. It's leading you the right way. Okay, but for those of you that hasn't happened yet, or it won't happen because it's a general reading, let's see what else there is here. What this is saying is, for those of you who are coupled, you might be hyper-focused on your relationship and you just need to like kind of, no. Wait. I'm reading this backwards, sorry. What you need to do is you've been too focused like on kind of the outside world, and you need to hyper-focus on your relationship, on what's in front of you, okay? Now, maybe this is you going out with friends, things like that, and it's time to just bring it back in because there's not a lot of emotional fulfillment. There's not like an overflow of emotion right now with your partner. Whoa. And the reason why is because you don't want to feel hurt. I feel like your partner might be just like a fucking asshole right now. Like they're just being a dick and you don't want to feel the pain of it. And so you're like, you know what? Fuck yourself. Sorry for all the F's. But like this is like whoever this is for, like whoever this is hitting hard for, like this is like some serious ish, and probably why I needed to put the couples part, why I felt guided to put it in the front. Because it's something that you need to hear and not wait till the end of the video for. But it's saying, you know, look really close at your environment right now, at your relationship. Now, for the rest of you, because clearly that's probably not all of you, oh, you're happy. That's great. That's wonderful. You're extra super happy. I don't even have to say anything to you. Like, what would be your guidance in order to maintain that happiness past October 3rd? Nothing really. It says you don't even have to talk about it. Like, you don't even have to say anything. Like, no new ideas, really. Just keep working hard on your relationship. Even though sometimes it feels like a burden, like, ultimately, you're happy. You're being rewarded. So, unfortunately, though, I feel like more of you are in that first situation. What do we have for those of you who are single, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising? Shit's just not fair. And it's really a struggle right now for you to create happiness and stability like in your day-to-day life. At this point in time, money might be tight, that sort of thing, especially if you were watching couples and then now you're single and you were that person where it was like, you got to save money and make your exit. That could be why, you know, because sometimes it's fun to watch these videos when they come out and then go back like in a few weeks or towards the end of the time period that it's for and see how things change and then what the guidance is. That might be important for you guys here in this video because some of you are maybe in that saving phase and like, oh my gosh, like I have to get out of here, but I can't quite do it yet. And then maybe as the month goes on, like you find a place that you think you can afford and you move in there and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, now what, right? What else for singles? It's Mercury retrograde right now. So anybody coming back from the past, don't even engage. They're in the past for a reason of what that's saying. Because if you do engage, guess what? You're going to feel fucking crazy. You're going to feel like a guy who's talking to a fish in a cup. Okay? And you're going to be dressed like stupid too. Like you're just going to be making like decisions that are messed up. Just don't do it. You know, because if you do, you're doing it for selfish reasons and not because, like, maybe they're a really good lover. Things like that, okay? What this is basically saying is you're good where you're at, you know? Like, it would be very, very challenging to go back to this relationship and not even know if it was worth it. But some of you are tempted to do that because it's also challenging to get to know new people that could come into your life and like not knowing if that's worth it either. So what kind of guidance do we have with that? It says, you know, like if you're not excited to do something, don't do it. You know, like if it doesn't light a fire under you and make you just want to blaze straight ahead, like it's okay to stay single. And it's really a good idea to communicate that to other people. Okay. It really is. Now, it's saying that, you know, you might have to tell this person from the past, you know, like you might be tempted to give them one more chance, but then ultimately you probably like cut their head off. Like, you know, like call them on their bullshit, be like, you're lying to me. Like, this is baloney. Like all of this crap that you promised when you're coming back, like ultimately, I don't think they're going to make you happy. It's like you're not going to get that happily ever after with them, so don't even engage. You have another challenge here saying that you're challenged to look at the way that things have traditionally been and not like put faith in that they're going to be different because they are going to be the way that they have been. So if you were with somebody who cheated, they're still going to cheat. If you were with someone who was manipulative, they're still going to manipulate, that kind of a thing, okay? Last thing here. It's like when they're coming to you right now, they're coming from very honestly. They're coming from an honest place. And I think that their intentions are honest. They just maybe can't follow through. And that's why you're having a hard time making that decision. Okay, so now let's move on to career and finances. What do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Things are finally a little bit more balanced and stable for you. So that's a great thing. But somehow you're not feeling comfortable yet. Like you're not feeling entirely in control and like, you know, just happy and stable quite yet. You're sort of there, but it's like, you know that it could be better. And you're a little bit concerned about the amount of work it would take and is it worth it? Should I just say this is good enough? Like I would have loved to make $100,000 this year, but I'm making 28 and I'm getting by. Should I shoot for that 100 or should I just stay right here where I am and get by? Like it's good enough. Like, So what it's saying is just, you know, regardless of what you decide, remember that things don't change overnight. But conversely, they also can change overnight. You know, it's like, it's unknown. And so it's just a matter of being calculated risk as to what you're going to do. Interesting that these two both came out again. But now this is saying, you know, don't lie to yourself about the reality of things. And if you feel like someone's lying to you, they probably are. So, you know, you don't have to make a decision this month, basically. September 3rd to October 3rd. Like, if you're not sure, just stay where you're at and make a decision after some time. It says it's very challenging for you right now to follow your gut instincts, to follow your divinely guided intuition, to follow the messages that you're receiving from spirit. And it's really challenging just right now to blaze ahead and go forward, like with career moves, like getting more money, that sort of thing, because you're being pulled in two different directions. So either way, things are going to get better, but like until you can get those two directions to kind of come in the same direction, you're not going to go as quickly. So for some of you, remember with that Eight of Wands card as a challenge, it's like if you can get your shit together, things can change overnight. Boom. But for those of you that can't kind of get it together, they're changing and you're going to be happier and more stable, but they're going to happen slower for you, okay? Now, what's going on in your home life? So this could be things with like your actual home, like are you decorating it, things like that, or just kind of the people in your home. What's going on? You have figured out how to see things from different perspectives, and therefore, by changing your mindset, you're a little bit happier in your home and more stable. Now, some of you though, like if you've just moved, might not feel emotionally connected to your home. Or even if you've been in your home for a while, it's like all of a sudden that's there, like you're not loving it. You don't feel like it's where you're supposed to be, that it's the right thing for you. But at the same time, you're also not ready to, move back in with your parents. That's a lot of you are like, that's an option and I don't wanna. And then the others of you, you're just kind of not feeling like you want to do something different either. So how do we fix that funky energy if that's resonating for you? It's just saying give it a little time, go deep within and figure out what it is that would ultimately make your heart sing about your environment, okay? For friends and close relationships, siblings, stuff like that, what do we have? I want to see why that one's coming out. Whoa. Okay. So some of you are just kind of feeling like not your best version of self right now. I very much see this as like a Libra card. Usually when it's upright, like, everybody loves a Libra, right? Everybody looks at them and they're like, wow, they're so graceful. They're so wonderful. We're kind of jealous of them. They're so pretty. They're so, kind and sweet. And you just maybe aren't feeling that way right now. And that's creating a blockage for you to like further develop and strengthen your friendships and things like that. You're emotionally balanced aside from the way that you're feeling about yourself, like you're just not feeling worthy. You're not feeling good enough. Things like that. But it says ultimately, like as far as friendships go, like if you are wishing to make new friends, this is a great month to do it. If you can just get past that and go out there, you'll make like better friendships than you could have even imagined, like your best friend could come into your life. But but what this is saying is this isn't going to happen though if you don't make the effort. Like some of you right now are just like, where I'm at is good enough. That's kind of the energy of this reading for you. It's like, where I'm at is good enough maybe. Like, is it worth the challenge? But this is reassuring you that when it comes to friendships and relationships, it is worth it, or even existing friendships and relationships, like making little wishes about that and spending time with them. It's going to be very, very beautiful, like more beautiful than you even anticipated. Like you're like the angels are around you, just like helping you out, like with your friendships and things like that. So, if you'd like a personal reading, all of my contact information is below in the description box. But otherwise, I will see you next time for the love readings or on the other side. Bye.